Well, it's been a very long day. Mine is busy snoozing. Oh, I'm having a glass of apple. I had my second Nefapam, and my back seems to be comfortably numb at the moment, which is good. First time today. All the internet and everything's off early tonight because I just can't be bothered with anything tonight. You see how they sort of work on you now to get you to this sort of state and worse. So unless you're used to sleep deprivation and stuff like that, you've got a big problem, if you see what I mean. So the best thing to do is rest when you can. Do what you need to do when you can do it. Sit tight the rest of the time. Don't worry, they'll still come and find you like they do with me. If they can't see in the windows, it makes me even more curious. And if you turn your smartphone off, then they start posting shit through your door and all, like you've seen today. Just to come round and have a sniff about. You know what I mean? With their new scam. Because it's all about information, right? The information what they've gleaned out, they think there's more money about, so they want more money. Because they're greedy little piggies like that, very predictable. But what I don't realise is where I told the government when I applied for my disability renewal that I needed extra money for the government's own corrupt schemes. No, like where they changed the name of a benefit to something else just to shave a few quid off. And then they end up paying back more benefit because it's not the amount what the law says you need to live on, if you see my point. So it's all about chopping, changing, never letting you get sold. Yeah. So the law says with one breath you need X amount of pounds to live on. And the council say, but the government say we can do this. So that amount what the law says you need to live on is totally ignored by the council in their corrupt manipulation of the law. And you end up getting fleeced. Until you start saying, hang on a minute. And then you argue it with them. They tell you right to your face that this law says that. Yeah, but this law says that, doesn't it? Clearly says the law says. Yeah, yeah, but this act, yeah, act and law is two different things, mate. You know. But the Investigatory Powers Act is very, very real and being very abused by various different agencies. There's a big long list of them. Including landlords, councils, non-government organisations, water board, even TV licensing, I think. Because their fees are settled in court. But if anyone has a suspicion, it has to be authorised because it's an act. It has to be authorised by the local MP. Who is a government worker, isn't it? If you see what I mean with that. So it's always the corrupt using the act to investigate and mess about, harm you, just for information. Harangue you, harass you, mess with your health, mess with your mental health, set things up, bullshit. Because they don't care. They simply don't care about the people. It's all about getting what they want out of you. In whatever way they do it. So there you go. Me personally, I'm sick to death of it. It's making me ill. And just a very slow walkabout today while I was tired and trying to get my shopping done. I still weren't tired enough, if you see what I mean, to miss what I was spotting out of place as I was going about my day. Even silly little things. I spotted a woman up on a bridge, right, just up from the bus stop. And she gets sort of toing and froing and just standing there watching. Right, I thought, what's she doing? Is she waiting for someone or something? Or just standing there watching? Do you know what I mean? Not being paranoid, it's just kept noticing things that was out of place. Slowly walking around the supermarket, getting my shopping. Security guard comes round the corner, looks at my trolley. So I lift up my trolley that's in the shopping trolley. I said, all that came from Poundland. There's me shopping. Don't worry, mate. I'm not a thief. He said, okay, thank you. He'd been following me around on the camera for fucking ages, but he's just not there because I'm being very slow doing everything. Trying not to forget anything, if you see what I mean. I got my trolley full anyway, didn't I? So, been waiting a while to get out and get that. Next to frozen shopping. Fill the freezers up. I'll find out tomorrow what's happening over this weekend before I start doing the extra cleaning up, in case I can just take it easy for the day. because I know what'll happen. I'll get stuck into tidying up and sorting it out. And then it'll be a change of plan again, and it'll be, okay, so why did I need to do that? You know, I might as well rest up. Today, people on YouTube have been very quiet. Must be digesting stuff. Quite rightly so. Yeah. I've got an early start in the morning. I was tired anyway, so I've made sure I've had enough meds to get a full night's sleep tonight. Not watching no videos, not doing nothing. I'm uploading this tomorrow. Got to try and find me ankle support in the morning. Can't remember where I put the fucking thing. Don't have to worry about Marnie now, so I can go out the house. When I walk down the road, I can hear her screeching at the top of her voice, which is going to cause problems. I don't know how long she does it for. She could do it for the entire time I'm out, which would get a lot of attention off a moany neighbour. Then if I've got them lot coming round, fiddling with the fucking letterbox, knocking on the door, fucking winding them up even more. That's what's been going on, isn't it? Yeah, going back to yesterday when I went up the post office, there's something that popped back into my mind today. Where somebody said, while I was getting my things sorted out and getting my cash out, someone further down the shop said everything appears to be normal. Could have been saying it to anybody, but I've got stuff being hand delivered in my letterbox. Which takes me back to when I was fighting to see my kids in Kent. And I was noticing I was being followed around the shops and stuff. Seeing how much alcohol I was buying and stuff like that. Because the social services had one of my sons, something had happened or something, and they wanted me to look after him. Why would they want me to look after him? What the fuck has been going on there? And then I found out that my mother had him for a week, and I'd already known up here in Peterborough that something was up, just instinctually. Something was just bugging me all the time. I couldn't put my finger on it, you know. I thought better something to do with one of the kids. And my mother kept that all from me for a whole week so she could get in his head before handing him over to the social services. You know what I mean? Because he has to control. Didn't even tell me about it. Had to find out off one of my friends that lived down there who phoned me up and said, "You better get down here, mate." I said, "Why?" He said, "Just trust me, you want to get down here as soon as you can." Okay. And then I told my mother I was coming down there because my mate phoned me up. She said, "Oh yeah, I meant to tell you." Da, 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 da. And I thought, when did that happen then? And about a week or 10 days ago. Oh, did it now? Okay. So you've been playing mother to my son, have you? For 10 days without telling me anything at all about it. Well, we didn't want you overreacting. I said, really? But in the meantime, she's pumping him for information like a good little council worker. You know what I mean? So I've had this all the way through my life, so when I see the officialdom doing what they're doing now, yeah, it's easy to work it out for me. You're squeaking away there, are you? From both ends. That's what that's for. So the chatter they was looking for online, they found the guy's name. And it just so happens to be the first name of my son as well. And then I have a look on YouTube. There's a story about a BBC reporter. Another first name coincidence about vaccine damage. But because it's someone within the BBC, they're all now talking about it. But before, they was ignoring everybody else that had had the same thing and rubbishing them off as conspiracy theorists. So even that's starting to come out through official channels now. But it's the same sort of names situation as what happened with the Nicola Bully thing. And then I get a dog called Willow. There's nothing like the dog in there, but just the same name. So there's a lot of family names being bandied about at the moment, like I said. So I'm choosing to ignore it. Because like I said, after the mic turning off on my phone last night, and then we're getting the psychology today. And we're going to get a little bit of financial pressure as well, by the looks of it, with the landlord's new scam. Just to unsettle a little bit more. So, yeah. No psychosis. But they're definitely starting to turn the screws up a bit now. And you can see the way it's playing out with my health as well now. See what I'm saying? It's just a very hard, difficult thing to explain. As far as I'm aware, there hasn't been any dodginess go on around my Jacksy at any point, as far as I'm aware. But like I said, things don't just magic up out of thin air, do they? You know what I mean? What happened with my dad? While it's going on, I'm getting told I have liver issues. Then when they tell me it's gone and it's not detectable, the hospital tell me that it's still there. It's like, what? Fuck off. How can it still be there? Because you haven't had any more blood tests from me. So, doctor's telling me one thing after doing their blood test. Hospital's telling me something different without having a blood test now. Why using the words cancer and stuff like that, and you have to have these follow-up checks for cancer of the liver and well, just hold on a goddamn minute. So you're talking about the things my father died from to scare me now, are you? Or are you just admitting what you've actually fucking done? Like I said, inverted religion. Get to the Father through the Son. See what I'm saying now? Because we all know what they're into. Right, that's enough for me. That's 23 minutes. I'm tired and I need to go to sleep, so I'm going to sleep.